What different is it? Is it offensive?
Well, let's find out.
All right.
Now, are you a fan of the Smiths at all?
Not even a little. I hate that shit.
Me too. And I don't get the whole Morrissey thing. He's big.
Yeah, he's big. I don't get it.
He sells arenas and shit, but I just don't get it. I can't quite tell what this guy's deal is.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes off kind of gay, but I don't get the music, and it just doesn't resonate with me. And I've tried to listen to it just to see what that was all about. And it's just like, I don't get the shit.
Yeah. Just put it in the same boat as Elvis Costello and Lou Reed and all that other bullshit and The Cure and whatnot, and leave it in the bin that I never will listen to ever.
Right. Morrissey sparked controversy by sporting an anti-Islam pin while appearing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
Okay. Why are we... No, go ahead. I'm not even going to get into this. Maybe I will once you read the story a little more, but not yet.
The former Smiths frontman sparked a fierce backlash.
Fierce.
3
emails and a 10 Twitter hates.
Yeah. Against both himself and the late night host as he was performing his cover of Joe Briat's Morning Starship for his album called California Sun.
Oh, good. Boy, he's playing all the hits.
For Britain is an anti-Islam group. That's the name of the group, For Britain.
For Britain? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what? You're not allowed to be anti-Islam?
No, you're not.
Oh, wasn't aware of that rule.
It was started in 2017 and led by a far-right politician, Anne-Marie Waters.
And she's far-right. Why? Because she's anti-Islam?
Apparently so.
Okay.
Their websites call for an end to Islamization of the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And Waters has described Islam as evil in previous interviews.
Okay.
In an interview with Tremor in 2018, the 59-year-old singer shared that the party gave him hope. I find that the Tory Labour constant switching to be pointless, he said, where Britain has received no media support and has even been dismissed with the usual childish racist accusation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the word racist has any meaning to it anymore other than to say you don't agree with me, so you're racist.
When did Morrissey start hosting the Classic Metal Show?
Exactly. Well, I think a lot of people are moving in that direction.
Yeah, no kidding. But not most of them don't say it.
Well, he's saying it.
Good for him.
Yeah. So that's what racist means today. You don't agree with me, so you're a racist.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
People can be utterly, utterly stupid. Anne-Marie Waters seeks open discussion about all aspects of modern Britain, whereas other parties will not allow diverse opinion. She is like a humane version of Thatcher, if such a concept could be.
Wow.
She is absolute leadership. She doesn't read from a script. She believes in British heritage, freedom of speech, and she wants everyone in the UK to live under the same law. Which that's a big problem over there,
right?
Because they've got the law of the land, and then they got the Muslims or the Islams who move in there and they want to live under Sharia law.
Do they embrace the Sharia law though?
Who? UK?
The British people.
Well, the thing is, from what I understand, and I could be factually incorrect here, but at least the bit that I know about it.
Mm-hmm.
There are areas of Islamic areas that they just basically leave to their own devices over there.
All right, so let's do an example here. Let's say that that 17-year-old girl, Islamic girl,
yes,
shows her kneecap to white boy, and she gets stoned to death for it by her family.
Yes.
You're saying that the British law enforcement wouldn't come in there? They won't go in there and fucking arrest somebody?
there's a high probability that they might turn a blind eye to it.
Jesus, fuck that. Fuck that. Why in the fuck are we bowing down to these people?
Because they're afraid of them.
Why?
Because they're afraid of an uprising.
Is it what do you think that they're going to uprise and nobody's going to fight back?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what the fear is?
I think it's the fear. I think it's the fear of stoking terrorism.
You think?
Yeah, it's just like, let's not poke the dog with a stick or the bear with a stick.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
You know, I might not be the smartest tool in the toolbox, but
yeah.
I know this. I could probably rig up an IED too if I needed to. I could figure out a bomb.
Well, again, I don't think anybody wants to go to the extremes of a bomb, at least civilized society.
Well, I get that, but if you have to, you have to.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that, though.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is, if there's only so much shit anybody's going to take.
I agree.
And at some point, you know, it's kind of the laws of war, the laws of military war. When you get over into military war, the way you win is by out-meaning the other guy.
Well,
that's how you win.
Well, I agree with you. I completely agree with you. But let's just go to something that happened here closer to home.
Okay.
Jesse Smollett.
Mm-hmm.
This guy clearly fabricated a crime.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. He fabricated a crime.
Mm-hmm.
He reported a false crime. He's the one who set up the crime. He's the one who perpetrated the whole thing, but yet he was let off.
True.
One of the reasons, I'm a black man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a gay black man at that.
Right.
And if you dare hold me accountable, you're a racist, you're a homophobe, you're a bigot, you're a this, you're a that.
So it really just goes back to people are too weak to just fucking blow off a label.
Yeah, more or less. But they're just saying, well, I don't want to be labeled as a homophobe and a racist and a bigot and a this and a that. Let's just let the guy slide.
Yeah. Why? But see, I'm just so stupid. Me and you and I, we have both been labeled as most of those things.
Yeah. And I don't care because I really know where my heart is.
Right. How has that changed your life?
Hasn't.
Not even an ounce, right?
Oh.
Because when you don't give it any weight, it's not real. It's just not real.
Well, but the thing is everybody's worried about public perception.
Mm-hmm. But this, you're making my point. You got to stop worrying about it.
I agree.
You can't bow down to, well, they want to have Sharia law. Well, I want to have fucking 72 virgins in here sucking my cock every night too. And guess what? I can't just go grab them. That's just the way it goes. You know, I have to kind of not go that route. I have to live with the way the law is. And, you know, I know it's trivial to think this way, but if you don't want to live by the laws of the land and you want to live by laws of some other land, go live in that land.
Well, I agree. But see, here's the dilemma, and I'm not saying this is right. This is my perception.
Mm-hmm.
You got a government. You got the British government.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they were to act out harshly, and I mean, make arrests.
Yeah.
And to the extreme of firebombing the Islamic community,
mm-hmm.
It would be this civilized government oppressed or repressed this Islamic group. Shame on them.
Okay, shame on them.
But if it was the other way around, where the Islamic group lashed out against the UK by doing a firebombing in a public square
mm-hmm.
as retaliation or something,
right?
Well, that's to be expected because everyone knows they're terrorists.
But don't you think deep inside, though, that regular, normal people would be like, yeah, fuck them?
Well, I think most people would, but it's a matter of getting your government to also take that stance.
Yeah, and all government guys are just out for power and money.
Yeah,
So,
of course. So they don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to upset the apple cart.
right. How do you think this all ends? And it probably doesn't end in mine in your lifetime, but do you think it ends with a great civil war? Like a great.
I think there will be an uprising that. Well, look what's happening in Venezuela.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody and their brother is just like, well, look, there's an atrocity happening down there. These people are starving to death.
Right.
They're fighting in the streets. There's the government is trying to squelch any kind of coup and overthrow the government, but we're not stepping in there.
Right. Yeah, they're all cowards.
Yeah, it's fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Let them work it out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if that uprising doesn't teach you that you need to hold on to your guns, nothing will.
Yeah, exactly.
So all those people gave up their guns and now they can't fight. They're throwing fucking rocks at.
Yeah, I know. That's the other thing. I've seen these videos where these people are out in the streets and they're throwing rocks.
Yeah.
And it's just like, really, dude? You're just whipping rocks around out there? What the fuck do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, what is this, 540 AD?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're throwing rocks at tanks.
Yeah, my favorite line of all. Hey, year 11 was great. I long for that time.
Yeah, no shit. It's like, what are you doing? You know, but that should teach people. You better not give up your weaponry quite yet, because that's what can happen. I'm sure those people, when they said, yeah, we'll give up our weapons, they never thought that they would have to be fucking life or deathing to get a goddamn sandwich.